Punisher number 9 of this 12 issues run by Jason Aaron was published few days ago with this impressive cover showing Frank Castle smashing the helmet of Ares, the god of war. Ares has been angered over Frank's alliance with the Hand and led an army to the Hand's stronghold for a final confrontation with Frank, who is armed with bullets forged from the broken pieces of a mystical dagger. The book opens with Daredevil telling Wolverine about his experience fighting Frank. He says that Frank has become more dangerous than ever before and that the Hand have resurrected his wife Maria. Wolverine says that Frank doesn't go easy with anyone trying to mess with his family, and Daredevil says that the Hand are good at what they do, and they nailed it this time. But what is more dangerous is that the power of the Beast is growing inside Frank, and tells Wolverine to get the answers he wants from Frank himself. Back to the battlefield, Frank and the Hand Ninja clash with Ares and his army, who manage to blast Frank, but he doesn't go down and retaliates, ripping the disciples in half before striking his blade in the ground and unleashing massive blast that knocks Ares' troops away. Ares then crushes a whole tank over Frank, who retaliates and shoots Ares with a mystical bullet that pierces his body, floating in the air like an angel of death. The power of the Beast manifests itself in the Punisher. Meanwhile, Frank's wife Maria enters the temple of the Beast and confronts him, remarking that she doesn't know him or what he wants with her husband, but she knows that he can't have him. Ares attacks Frank, who punches the god of war and knocks him down before going after him. Ares, however, manages to catch Frank off guard and smashes him down before pounding on him, but all that is in vain. Frank blocks Ares' punch and melts his hand with his rage before shooting the other. Ares, however, doesn't back off and keeps fighting back, but Frank shoots him some more before taking his armor off. Knowing he is going to die, Ares tells Frank that he is proud of him, but Frank executes him before he finishes the sentence. He then goes back to the battlefield, where Ares' disciples address him as the god of war and kneel before him, only to be burned with his rage. The priestess then goes to welcome Frank, but the ninja prevent her from getting any closer, while Frank meets Maria, who seemingly becomes a priestess herself, remarking that Frank may have been born to the war, but he had chosen her, and no war would ever tear them apart. With Ares being executed, but with a smile on his face, Maria asks Frank if it is finished now. Floating in the air, Frank says with his eyes glowing that it is almost finished. The book ends with the Avengers knowing about Frank's situation and getting prepared to interfere. Frank easily defeated Ares, so he shouldn't be having any trouble fighting Captain America, Wolverine, or Moon Knight. Doctor Strange, however, is the only one who can possibly stop the demonic Frank, but time will only tell. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.